Okay, the video has started. Okay, hi y'all, how y'all doing? My name is Brianna Schaefer, and I'm currently a new YouTuber. And today is the official day that I upload my first video. Okay, so basically this video is going to be a Q&A about who I am, because of course I can't be a YouTuber and not tell y'all who I am. As y'all can see, I'm really nervous and I'm excited too, because this is something that I've wanted to do for like the past 2 years. And this video will not be cut. This video will not be edited. This video will not be chopped. For one, I'm working on those skills. I took a Photoshop class or a technology class in high school where I knew about iMovie and, Photoshop and other editing things, but I need to get back into that. So YouTube is gonna be, me and y'all, we here, okay? We here. We're gonna figure this out together. But so basically, let me slow down. So y'all look, the fact that it's no edits, y'all gonna see me go through like a series of emotions recording this video, because this is just not professional for me. Like, I'm doing this off my phone, which is why we're gonna use a notebook to answer the questions. And I'm throwing myself into something new. Use this quarantine to level up, okay? Level the up. ASAP. ASAP. Okay? Anyway, okay. Again, so let me get into my introduction. My name is Brianna Schaefer. I'm currently 22 years old, and my birthday is December 20th. I was born in 1997. 90, baby. I just graduated with my bachelor's in sciences of social work. And what I hope to do, my focus is to work with at-risk middle-aged adolescents. So basically, I want to work in communities where I came from, communities that struggle with poverty, communities that have problems, and see, this is like weird, but okay. It's like you record yourself talk and there's nobody around, but as a YouTuber you have to treat your camera as your audience, and that's something that I'm definitely gonna have to work on. But we gonna get through this, honey. We gonna see, cause I just know, you feel me? Like, you ever just sat one day and was like, I'm gonna be great, and whatever I choose to dibble and dabble in, I'm gonna get into it just cause I know I can do it. Period. And that's just that on that. Anyway, I watch a bunch of YouTubers. I spend a lot of time on social media. I spend a lot of time on YouTube. Like, I actually have a reminder on my phone, like, you've been watching something for an hour and 15 minutes, take a break, So why not invest myself in something that I love? Okay. So as I get into these questions, these are personal questions. I'm currently from Cincinnati, Ohio. I live in Columbus because I just finished, my bachelor's degree here at the Ohio State University. Gang, 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 gang. Let's go, Bucks. Period. F Corona, because I didn't get a real graduation. But it's okay. Anyway, I just graduated from college. I live in a 1-bedroom by myself. I'm currently single, because I know that's gonna be a question that everybody got to say, like, is she single? What's she doing? Do she got a man? No, I don't have a man. I ain't got time for the game, so I'm gonna just be sitting pretty until the man of my dreams comes along and sweep me off my feet. Anyway, I won't be married until the next person I be with. Ring me, please. Ring me, okay? My hands will look really pretty with a ring on it. You see the nails? I love getting my nails done. Like, ring me, okay? So, let's get into these questions. The first question is, where do you see yourself in 10 years? Of course, my brother had to ask, just head ass for shit. But that's the point of YouTube, and that's the point of me being able to get personal and spirit who I am and what I know, the substance that I hold into the world. So here we go. In 10 years, hopefully I have that man that I was talking about, and hopefully I am getting into, or already into, I'm in the beginning process of my organization for children. Because honestly, growing up, or even completing college, or becoming this public figure or hero to most people, it's always been for the kids. Like, I never thought about really working with children until, I want to say, my 8th grade year. My 8th grade year, I was going to Pleasant Hill. And anybody who knows what Pleasant Hill is, that was the school. But I was going to Pleasant Hill, and the principal had me tutoring third graders and second graders. And one little girl was like, I'm going through a lot of stuff at home. Now, mind you, when you're in third grade, that's something that you honestly shouldn't be saying out your mouth. But I'm someone who went through a lot when they were younger too. So for me, that was like, I can relate to her. Don't judge her. Don't sit here and look at her crazy for, expressing the things that she needs help in, the places in her family, or the troubles or trials and tribulations that she's going through as young as she is. So that is when I knew, like, I'll be working with children. For sure. Okay, so hopefully into my career with a baby. With a baby. For real, y'all don't want to be like an old mom. Like, that is not cool. Like, I don't want to be no old mom. Like, let me not make that face. My best friend be like, stop making that stink face. Stop making that stink face. Shout out to DeMargio. Look, me trying to be cute, mess my hair up. Hey, y'all, it was hot today. Shout out to gang, DeMargio. Period. Anyway, what's your favorite hair care products? He asked me this because, look, y'all, I'm telling you, I be doing hair on the side, and my best friend, he know what to do. I need my hair to wave up this way, or I need my hair to grow in this area, or I need something to, moisturize my hair. I got you. Period. I'm gonna say Shea Moisture. Shea Moisture is a bomb hair care line. So listen, growing up, I had really bad dandruff, right? Use Shea Moisture in high school. Do you see this? Silky, baby. Silky. Anything Shea Moisture and Jackie's. We have 8 minutes right now. I said I was going to go to like 10 or 12. But it might be a little longer. It's okay. I'm just talking to the camera. Just bear with me. Okay. So, what is your ideal man? This head ass. I don't even remember who asked me. Oh, my brother. Who asked me this question. Okay. My ideal man. I always say, like, this is not something good to say when people ask you this. But I always say this because in our generation, a lot of men that I meet, or the men that I'm attracted to, they have children. So if you're a good father, bring that ass here, boy. It's like that. But yeah, if you're a good father, I'm all for it. Okay. My ideal man. My ideal man has to be someone who isn't worried about the next person. Like earlier, I had a situation where I had to tell somebody, stop worried about the next person. Like, don't worry about the next person. Worry about me. If you worry about the next person, you're going to lose focus on what's in front of you. So worry about me. I need someone who is a provider but understands that I was raised with the mentality of never dependent on a man. So for me, that it takes me to, put some pride to the side to let you pay the bill. You feel me? Like, that's something that I struggle with. And I will tell everybody that even before we go out. Like, listen, when it comes to paying, I will pay. Because I'm not going out if I don't have the money to pay my way anyway. And if I ask you, do you want to go somewhere? I'm going to pay for what it is that we're partaking in. Like, that's something that I think everybody needs to understand. Like, I was raised to be independent. I was not raised to look for a man's help at all. Thank God to my mom for that. You feel me? Because she definitely showed me and definitely told me, you don't need a nigga for nothing. Excuse my language. I didn't stop saying that. But you don't need a man for nothing. Okay? So my ideal man, that's actually a hard thing to answer. Because I always thought about a man who could take the trash out for me. Like, just simple things that I think about in my man. A man that smell good. Of course, a man that provides. A man that can tell the truth. Regardless of the things that he's done, tell me the truth. Okay? Like, I'm not going to judge you. Tell me the truth. I ain't going to stay on this too long because that's really a hard question for me. And I'm not even finna sit here and act like I can answer that properly on this camera. We can get it back into that, but... Okay. If you could relive one day, what would it be? Okay. So I went to Africa. Last summer around this time, I was in Zambia, which is located in southern Africa. And I jumped off the Livingstone Bridge. I really wish I could relive that moment because I'm still living today. Okay? If you want to relive something, you want to relive something that you didn't think you were going to make it out on. You think I was going, you thought I knew I was about to make it out, back up to that bridge after I fell off? What? Honey, okay? You relive something that you thought you could never make it back from. And I thought I was going to die that day. But I was going to do it, you know why? Because my homie Will Smith did it. Mama Chisebe told me I was going to be cool. I had God on my side. That's all I needed at that moment. So if I could relive that day, I would. Okay, this is my question too. Just so y'all know I'm not just making up stuff. There's some in the bag. But yeah, the next one. What is your favorite food? Fried chicken. Fried chicken. Fried chicken. If I cannot eat meat or not eat chicken, fried chicken. Y'all. You can't tell me nothing about no fried chicken, and I'm not eating no fake chicken, okay? I'm just not. We can get on like a weight, a limit of how much I can eat, so I don't become too big, cause I'm with a thick butter. My bed squeak, so if y'all hear my bed, it's my bed squeaking for me moving. But chicken. What's your dream car? My dream car is, I don't have one. I don't have a dream car. I'm not a person that, for one, I'm not a person that looks into like name brands or someone that particularly looks up things like this. And then I don't think I've reached that level with just what's my dream car. I don't have one. I mean, I always be like, ooh, I want a Nissan Altima. Them is so sexy. And that's just what it is. You feel me? That's a Nissan. A dream car, I feel like that's something you gotta spend some racks on. And I don't know. What is your favorite color? Ooh. Green, baby. Green. All about that cash. Cash money. What she say? I throw that ass back and see if he can catch it. But anyway. Green. What was your most serious relationship? I just walked into that. I said I was gonna like jump around questions. What's my most serious relationship? I gotta take a sip for this. My most serious relationship was in high school. I'm not gonna say his name. It starts with a K. Everybody know this was my man. Everybody know we was locked in. And distance ruined us. Distance and the fact that when a person hurts you to the core, especially for men, when a person hurts you, it's very hard for you to trust another woman. And I've seen like I just keep attracting men where I trust you, baby. Please trust me. Like, and once I moved and came to college, that was something that broke our relationship because disrespect was inserted when I didn't respond fast enough or, you know, things like that. So high school was I went to both proms, my junior and my senior prom. His the first one, mine's the second one. I practically lived with this man. Long story, we'll get into that. That was my most serious relationship. Had a pregnancy scare, all that. That was my most serious relationship in high school. So when people tell me about relationships and you ain't experienced this and you ain't experienced that, I went through a lot as a child. So, yeah. Okay, what was the next question? Okay, craziest thing you did while you were lit. Craziest thing you did while you were lit. I'm about to beat the bouncer up. I feel like that's the craziest thing. Like, I feel like everybody trying to fight the bouncer. But yeah, I was gonna beat them up because I couldn't find my phone, even though it was in my friend's back pocket on my birthday. 21st birthday, y'all know I was drunk as hell, drinking cranberry and vodka, and I couldn't find my phone. I was throwing up. I was walking to every girl. I can't find my phone. I don't give a fuck. Blah, blah, blah. I was that girl because it's my birthday and I don't got my phone and I'm drunk and y'all trying to kick me out. Disrespectful. Any celebrity crushes? If you know me, you know what I'm about to say. So one, let's get wifey out the way because bonus, I am bisexual. That's not something that I think is going to be revealed in my questions. But if we getting open, we getting personal, let's put it out there. I like women and men, okay? Women and men. I'm bisexual, okay? So, Kalani. Marry me, baby, okay? Marry me. Recent album, fire, of course. Of course. She's the queen, you feel me? Like, I don't care who feels some type of way about that. Kalani's bang. And then Dave East. Dave East and Michael B. Jordan. If I could just meet them three people. Them three people. I'd be in heaven. Heaven, okay? Okay. What is your favorite meal of all time? Okay. Fried chicken. Corn on the cob. Homemade mashed potatoes. Moment of silence. Moment of silence. It's crazy because I'm letting y'all in on my bubble. Like who I am holistically as a person. I'm not editing. I'm not doing nothing to this video. Like, I'm nervous. I'm shaking. But when you want to do something and you can visually see yourself in this realm of becoming successful and adding to what makes you happy in life, it don't matter what the public has to think. It don't matter who supports you. It just matters what you got your heart into. And at the end of the day, this YouTube stuff, I'm gonna own it. I'm gonna claim it. Okay, what was the next question? Okay. Who or what inspires you to always work hard? God. Honestly, God. At this point, I always say God and my struggles and the pain that I've been through. Because I used to say like my family, you know? I used to say my cousins. I used to say my mom. I used to say family. I used to say the little people in my life, the kids, of course. God. Because when I started having anxiety attacks, when I became, depressed, when I ain't had a dollar in my bank account, you feel me? I prayed to God, and then opportunities present itself. I never lost what I knew would help me become this person that I needed to be created into. So those are the things. A college moment I will never forget. Honestly, if she watched this video, she gonna remember this exact conversation, okay? She watched this video. We had 20 minutes, but first video, let's get it unedited, gang. Anyway, okay, so if you go to OSU, you know there's a such thing as Sloopy's, right? It's like this cute little diner. If you're from Cincinnati, then you know what Frisch's look like. Sloopy's remind me of Frisch's. Food and all. So we're sitting there waiting. Sloopy's line always, or wait hour. It's always a fucking hour. And she asks, we start talking about college, and my friend asks, what would you do if you didn't have college? And y'all, when I say I just looked at her, and I just looked at her, and I just looked at her, and I was like, you know what? I don't know. That's a moment that I will never forget, because in that moment, it made me reevaluate how I was moving. That was something that was asked of me my sophomore year. And my freshman year was really a battle for me, coming into a place where you're just a number. And in high school, you was the top of the notch, you know, up there, above there with the big dogs. You come into a big institution, a PWI, predominantly white institution, where you just feel like a number. You really don't understand or know exactly how you want to maneuver an environment that changes from home. So when she asked me that, I was like, I don't know where the hell I be. So let me get on my shit. Anyway, favorite midnight snack. Honestly, this question, I can't answer this question because I feel like it's depending on my cravings. Because some days I be like, ooh, I want some spicy. Some days, ooh, I want something sweet. Some days I want them both. So midnight cravings, whatever my heart desires. I know I keep fixing myself. Now I understand why like YouTubers be so fidgety and like, you know, fixing their hair and stuff, because you see stuff that you would think, oh, look at that. Look at her hair. Oh, look at her face. Oh my God, look at her. Like, and it just make you a little bit, you know, subconscious. But, okay. My best friend asked me this question, and I love him to death because he knows me and he knows the things that I would like to share in the world. So, the next one is a quote to live by. All right, y'all. So, y'all see this on my arm? Y'all see this on my arm? It's a pain is our strength, struggle is our victory. This tattoo, I got this tattoo 2 years ago, and this tattoo means so much to me because if you watched previously, if you made it to 22 minutes, you're a G. This is gang. You a supporter. Like the video, comment, subscribe. We finna get on the road to this YouTube. I'm excited, y'all. Like, I'm so excited because I have a crazy personality, and you can get mean one day, you can get nice the next day, you can get educated, you can get ratchet, you can get... you gonna see it all on my channel. Anyway, pain is our strength, struggle is our victory. I got this tattoo tatted right here because a lot of times when we do this, or we do this, or we do this, it's on your arm. And if you notice, it's facing that way. And it's not for me to look at, it's for others to look at when I'm doing that. And then I just feel like everything that I've been through, I'm a very resilient person, which is what this tattoo means. I'm a very resilient person. So, but I'm resilient based on the pain that I feel. So when I go through things, I get busy. You feel me? I get stronger. I try to find some victory in whatever is going on in my life. So I just felt like this was something that just needed to be tatted on my arm, looking towards the rest of the world. You feel me? Okay. I'm smacked. My hair poofy, but it's okay. Bring it back in the video. Okay, the next question is Fina. She is so freaking nosy. I just said her name. I hope she don't get mad that I said her name, but yeah, she is so nosy. So she asked me. So I already said I was bisexual, y'all. Do you like sex with men or women? if you don't want to hear this and you my parent or somebody that taught me or just an elder in my life, you can click off of this. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share my video because I'm trying to go up in this world, support me a little bit. This is raw cut. This is no edit. This is Brianna, fidgety, shaking, scared, but we're going to do it. So, I'm going to honestly say both. No, I can't say both. That's not the question. I'm going to say men. I've had more male partners. Just simply because I feel like I'm not really experienced in the woman realm. Because everybody I bump into is either filling it out or girls just be playing. I don't got time for that because we two women. We two women. Get it together. Communicate. Talk. Use your emotion. We are emotional creatures. I'm sorry. It's definitely a biased opinion, but I don't care. Do you have any pet peeves? I don't like liars. I don't like clout chasers. So if you posting your money or you always on somebody, then I don't like that. Like, don't lie to me. Don't be kissing nobody's ass, because essentially that's kissing people's ass when you're clout chasing or you're trying to be somebody that you're just not. Like, I just don't like that. But number one on the list, don't lie to me. I don't like liars because no matter what, growing up, my mom and them always gave me like recognition for telling the truth. Like, if I was about to get in trouble, I was definitely the one like, I did this and this and this, and I'm not going down for it because I'm told the truth, even though I was getting ass whooping after. But yeah, don't lie to me. How do you see yourself contributing to the world? So how do you see yourself contributing in life or to the world? In parentheses, at any time in your life. I basically just see myself as influencing young people. There's not a lot of black women who were able to go to college on a full scholarship. Shout out to YSP, the Young Scholars Program. Check them out. We always getting our black and our, our diverse populations into the world and thriving. So if I wasn't really blessed with them, I really don't know if I would be recording this video. I really don't know if I would be where I was today. So honestly, giving back to communities that aren't presented with opportunities that I was, honestly, Lord Jesus. Are you against women proposing to men? I don't know why she would ask me this. It ain't got nothing to do with me. But honestly, I'm not against it. I feel like the fact that we sit here and fight for women's rights, or we sit here and bash women for always needing a man to provide for them. Nah. Because I just feel like if you're a real independent woman and you able to get down on one knee, even though I'm not going to get down on one knee if I ever was to propose. I don't want to propose, so husband, wife, please. But I'm not against that because I feel like sometimes, what was I watching? Toya got married and her husband knows that she has problems with marriage, but she's thinking about proposing. And a man may never know unless you open your mouth. So proposing, that's a grand thing. It doesn't matter how it's done. It matters the results and how you asked and what you asked and the way you asked and why you asked and what y'all have. It's not about a woman or a man proposing. Marriage is not 1 and 1. Marriage is 2. Period. Point blank. And if a woman chooses to propose, I just want her. Mind y'all business. That's the problem. Last question. Sorry, now. Is it inappropriate? Is there any part of your body that you won't let anyone lick? No. I feel like if you're my man, if you're my woman, if you're my partner, then I am yours, baby. Lick me, whatever. That's probably too much. But I am yours. Lick on. But no. I feel like there's no place, because if you know how clean I am, and I know how clean you are, and I know you ain't looking at everybody else, and I ain't looking at everybody else, then what's the problem? We're not gonna end on this question because that was like inappropriate. Shout out to Fina again. I don't know. I told her to give me some questions, and I should have just known she's about to set me up for the okie doke, tell her all my business. But yeah, what is a question that I feel like y'all would want to know? Where am I from? I don't know if I said at the beginning of the video, but I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio. I lived in Lorain, Ohio, Elyria, Ohio. Of course, I'm going to break them up because being in college and knowing people from both locations, they be tripping. So, yeah. But I currently live in Columbus, Ohio. I'm 22, born in December, Sag gang. And we're going to hop into this YouTube stuff, and I'm going to show y'all who we are, who I am, my family is, who are the people that I love. On this channel. So every day, every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I will upload a video, and this video will consist of maybe get ready with me, something that's on my heart, or a review of how I was able to get through using the word of the week. So every week, every Monday morning, or every Monday, because honestly, since quarantine, I've been slacking. Every Monday, I post a word. And throughout that week, I'm supposed to practice that word. Like, practice, you know, the action of using that word. So if I, like last week, this week was prosperity. That word is something that I needed to obtain or instill into my mind in order to instill those financial gains and prosper anything that I put my mind to. So it was prosperity. This week is jump. That is a weird question, a weird word of the week, and I haven't posted it yet because I was so stuck on using that word because it's so simple. And I always try to post words, you know, they have a little bit more substance to it. But jump. I'm jumping into this YouTube stuff. So we're going to jump into everything in this week. If a person tell you, don't jump off the bridge. But if a person tell you, hey, y'all, it's this new job opportunity, I'm going to give you the paperwork for it. Jump right on that. Jump on it, period. And that's just what we're going to do. So, my name is Brianna Schaefer. I don't have a title or a little logo or whatever. Like, you know how they be like, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know, like, I don't have nothing like that. We're going to make that up. I'm going to have an intro. I'm going to have all that good stuff. But this is my first video, and I hope y'all like who I am. Deuces.